So I don't usually go live unless I'm in front of my smoker. I'll go live when I got some meat on the smoker and I'm doing something out there because that's my happy place. But today I'm just going live, sitting in my living room, kind of reflecting and kind of seeing the pattern of how things work. You know, the old saying that God's not on time, he's right on time. You know, you never know what's supposed to happen. Things just happen. You know, stuff like that. All that kind of other crazy stuff that people say. But I'm truly a believer. I'm not a highly religious person. Although I do believe in God, I'm not a Bible thumper. I'm not going to be there every Sunday, you know, especially during football season. You know, a little problem with that. But, you know, as everybody say, he know my heart, he know I believe, and all that other good stuff. But it's kind of funny how, you know, I got laid off yesterday, and prior to me getting laid off, I got 2 phone calls, one of somebody wanting me and accepting me to do an event that I did last year, and they would like for me to come and do it again this year. Details to be coming once everything is officially finalized on what's going to happen, but I'll put that out there when that comes out. And then I got a request for a proposal to have something done next year in Cleveland. All this not knowing what was going to happen when I went into work yesterday. Now, albeit this is something writing on the wall that I saw, it was just wasn't a matter of if, it was a matter of when. So I was just kind of playing my role and just riding the roller coaster. So, and I wouldn't full-fledged commit to my barbecue business merely because I still had to pay bills, got to put food on the table. So I was kind of hemming and hawing and, you know, doing what I could do, but still not affect the day job. Well, evidently, I've been doing that way too long, and God got tired of me messing around and not doing what he knows I like to do and what I know I like to do, what I'd love to do. So yesterday he gave me the hatchet and put me in a situation to where all I could do is do right on cue barbecue. So then I get a call today of possibly doing some work, doing some lunches for a company, because they don't like the food that they have from the food trucks that are out there at their company. So I'm supposed to get a line hooked in on that, and we'll see how that go. Got another call yesterday afternoon with another phone number to call for the same thing, to possibly provide some lunches for another company, factory warehouse kind of situation. In any case, the process or the whole thing of this is that even, you know, that whole thing, when one door closes, another one opens, but of course when the first door closes, what you're actually getting into. So but as soon as that door closed, another door opened, and it's a door that I should have probably stepped through a long time ago and was just too afraid, because we're never taught how to do those kind of things. There's not a black or white thing, but in the inner city, you're just taught to exist. You're taught to live paycheck to paycheck. You're supposed to, long as you got your lights on and you got some food in the refrigerator, you're living the American dream because you're not out on the street. Well, that's not my American dream. That's not my life, not what I want to leave for my kids. I want to be considered, or I want my family name to be considered old money, not new money, because new money can be gone real quick. I want to be considered old money. I want my money and the things that I do today to solidify generations to go on, grandkids, great-grandkids. So even when I'm gone, people can still survive and exist off of the things that I've done today. So my goal is not to be rich. My goal is to become old money. Um, that's what I'm preaching to my kids now, to my son. Do things in a manner that you can create old money. Let other money make money, so forth and so forth. Well, that's hard to do when you're never taught how to do that. Coming through high school, nobody ever told me about stocks, bonds, 401ks, savings accounts, checkings accounts. Hell, nobody knew about a checking account. You cashed your check at the corner liquor store and you put your money in your pocket. So there was no checking and savings and things like that. So that's just, how you were brought up. Fortunately for me, my mother joined the military, and I got exposed to a whole bunch of other things in life that shaped me more, even though my mother may feel that she, didn't do the best. She was great, a great provider, a great mentor, my best friend, who was my best man at my wedding, by the way. So she did the best thing for me was she introduced me to other people, other lives, other backgrounds, other scenarios that I never would have come across had I stayed in Cleveland my whole life. No dog on Cleveland. I love my home city, but where I was at and where I was from, I never would be where I am today had I stayed in Cleveland. So I say that to say, to wrap it all up, is you have to always follow your dream. Never not follow your dream. Because at the end of the day, if you don't, you're going to be the only one that's not happy. You have to be happy. You can't exist. You can't just exist. You need to do something. That don't mean you got to change the world, but you got to do what makes you happy. And at the end of the day, being in front of this smoker, that definitely makes me happy. I don't flinch. I don't have an issue. I don't whine and complain when that alarm clock go off when I know I'm ready to light some wood and put some meat on that smoker. But on that 9 to 5, when that alarm clock go off, boy, I be trying to think of ways to not go into work that day. But I'm on my path. Steve Harvey video about leaping definitely was crucial in helping me go ahead and jump on off. Taking my lumps and my bruises going down the side of the mountain, but my wings is getting ready to open and we're getting ready to soar, and Right on Cue is getting ready to do the damn thing. So, if you want to be a part, that's fine. If you don't, that's fine too. Just sit back and watch the show, because we about to take off and we about to do some exciting things. So I appreciate anybody that tuned in and looked at it for however long it may be. But however long you looked, or whether you thought it was stupid or whatever, just something I had to get off my chest, and something I felt that needed to be said, it needed to be heard. If you took anything from it, great. If you didn't, that's great too. Again, this is Clarence Jackson with Right on Cue Barbecue. It's summertime all the time, so I don't care what the degrees is outside, my smoker still will be going. Holla at your boy.